Right, good evening all. Welcome back yet again to another stream. I've hopefully fixed the audio for this evening. I will do a quick sound test myself in a minute just to make sure everything's alright on that front. Let me post a link in the Discord. Do, do, do. Finley, good evening, how are you doing? Yeah, I'm doing alright, cheers Finley. Had some audio issues last night, because apparently it sounded like I was talking through a pillow or something. But I hope I fixed it this evening. Does it sound alright? Yeah, I know we're not in Plymouth at the moment. I was hoping to start this evening. Not too far away. We'll just mostly have this as an added extra, really. I just ran out of time today to sort of do the run back down to Plymouth. Although I've driven out from Paynton, this is the exact same sort of run as we did the other evening. That's what we're doing this evening, Finley. We are first going to head down to Plymouth, which I meant to do earlier on in my own time. It was a stock move, but I ended up running a bit fine on the time because I had to make dinner as well. I've pretty much only had this afternoon to do it, or this evening in fact, so I had to go make dinner, so yeah. We're going to start off this evening by driving the final leg, pretty much from Ivy Bridge down to Plymouth. Express line, good evening. How you doing? Bouncing bus. Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, these are... Well, I sound a bit like Yorkshire for a second. These are technically buses, so... Yeah, and they are a little bit bouncy. So look at that there. Let me just try press the sander real quick. It's a bit difficult. You're Yorkshire? Ah, very nice, Finley. Very nice. To be honest, Yorkshire is definitely a place I do want to explore at some point. North Yorkshire. Even nicer, Finley. Very nice. The track trampolines. I don't know the express line. I mean, everything else runs over them quite well. I think that high-speed freight chassis of the Pacers is the trampolines. We'll start on a little bit of power. We're pretty much, you know, at the top of Hemerdon now, so we just have to descend down Hemerdon, round past Tavistock Junction, go past Lara, and then we'll be in Plymouth. The express line, I sort of changed my mind last minute. I didn't think I was going to stream because I didn't know if I'd have this audio issue fixed. Because last night the audio was apparently described as if I was talking through a pillow, which yeah, I didn't think I'd have it fixed today, but I got a new headset, so might as well try. I don't... Well, it does ring a bell slightly, Finley, yeah. I think I've heard of it. Not been to it though, unfortunately, because I haven't ventured north that much. Something I definitely want to do though. Anyways, here's Hemerdon. Yep, the speed is going up quite a portion. I'll just cut power, we don't need the power at all. Leyburn to Lemmingbar. I'm not sure, Finley. I might have potentially. I'm not overly sure. I don't think I have heard of that. The Lemmingbar I've heard of. Leyburn's kind of a new sort of grey area. Northallerton. Ah! Yeah, I'm not really sure what it's about, but I have heard of it. I've done too much in the way of investigation into it and such. We're just bouncing down Hemerdon. Bouncing a good amount. I'll put saloon lights on. That's confirmed it. Boing boing. Yeah, literally, Finley. Literally. This is bounce factor 5 for the Pacer, which is meant to be a completely unrealistic but quite fun setting for the bouncing. And is this fun? Definitely. I'm having the time of my life doing this. Unfortunately, our first sort of branch line as such this evening will be up to Beer Ralston. We won't be going all the way to Gunners Lake, but I don't think it's especially high on speed, so we're not going to get that proper bouncing, are we? That's dodgy, that AWS there. Because once the AWS is sounded, you're already past the board. That's dodgy. The AWS should be moved back a little bit. Although, we are approaching Tavistock Junction, which is the yard that you can see just to your right here. Just to our right. I do play Roblox, yeah, Finley. Haven't played it too much recently though. Mostly been sticking to a bit of train sim. But yeah, I do have Roblox. And I do occasionally play it. Just running the 60 mile per hour curve before we can throw in a little bit of 70. We'll just start putting in the power. SCR, yeah, Finny, I don't tend to like SCR very much anymore. I mostly prefer GCR, Grand Continental Railways, as opposed to SCR. SCR's just sort of lost the love for me, really. Don't really like it that much anymore. Just mostly, I mean, it's the point that the sound sets aren't realistic, it's not got advanced controls, the modelling is slightly better than GCR, I'll give it that, but the sounds and functionality just isn't there. Let's mind the gap. Oh, I don't blame on the gap very much at all. I think I've literally played it once. But yeah, if I refuse play it, it does seem alright. Anyways, it is Lara. Just bouncing past. So like WCR, I've never played it, if I'm honest with you. Is it White Coast Railways? Or is it West Coast Railways? Oh, bit of a game stutter. Come on, game. There we are, we're on final approach into Plymouth now. YCOC, really. Ah, fair enough. Yeah, I'm not up to scratch with a whole bunch of railway game names now. It's not perfectly up to scratch with them. We're going to get checked down outside of Plymouth, by the look of it. Why are we getting checked down? Oh, that's why. Nice. We'll put through a 45 for freight and 55 for passenger. As we are technically passenger, we could do 55. Although everything goes down to 25 for Plymouth. As playing Brookhaven, I don't really know. I don't tend to play a lot of roleplay games, if I'm honest. Well, I play UK Redwood County, sort of like a police, sort of public services game, which is decently fun, but it just gets tedious. And the community isn't that great, if I'm honest. I have also played Liberty County, but I don't intend on going back to it, if I'm honest. That's sort of lost the love as well, if I'm honest. But yeah, so we arrive into Plymouth. State of plan is the rear 142, 142034 will be decoupled. Have I put some on top? Okay, I haven't put anything on the destination board by accident. Although, route indicator 4. Okay, we're going to platform 4. So you'd expect we're cleared out of the platform as well. I don't exactly want to be cleared out of the platform. So we're in a bit random Italy tones. Always be a raw match. Yeah, that looks like an interesting game, Finlay. If I'm honest, raw match does. Oh god, this is taking me the awkward way. I could just flatline it all across there, but instead note down to 20 to go this way into platform 4. Oh, that bugs me. We could have just literally gone straight across there and over. But instead, note we're going the awkward way around via technically the spur that goes to Plymouth Park sidings. Keep this simple into Plymouth. What we'll do is, once we've stopped, which we're about to do, we'll decouple 142034. Oh, do we just leave it here? No, we'll pop it into the dockyard sidings. Probably this one. This one's in better condition. And then we'll pick it up. So we don't need to do anything special out of here. You can just throw yourself into third shunt. I don't even need headlights really. And today we're only doing shunting. So we just have to depart here, shunt back into Park Sidings, and then we'll take the paces onwards. Or the 2 paces onwards. When we come back from Beer Ralston, we'll collect 034 and we'll head towards Oakhampton. Onto tail lights. Keying out, DRA on. Key in. Do. Yep, 096 and 020 will be the paces we take onwards. 034 anyhow will just, yeah, goes into the sidings. Oh, good bit of clag out of the engines there. It's nice. I've set all of them to be clag factor 10 by the way. Just for the effect. Just slowly coasting. We could put it like really far into the siding. Actually, in real life, the waiting room starts about here. Oh, yeah, another inaccuracy. But that's right. That does annoy me. Yeah, the waiting room starts about here, so you can see out the window and see units, but you can't sort of use the platform here because it's blocked off for staff only. Over there is a driver depot. It's nice they've sort of got the sort of boundary there. You gotta go? Righto, Finley. Have a good rest of your evening, and yeah, hope to see you in the next stream. Take care. Alright, did I actually put that into emergency? That'll do. Engine off. And we're in shutdown. That's always so satisfying starting up the paces. We'll leave 034 running. It's not like we're going to burn a lot of diesel sat air anyway, really, is it? And plus it means the compressor stays working. I'll move up the platform a little bit. Actually, we'll just head straight for Beer Ralston, actually. So we need to go over, that's set to go over again to St Budo Victoria Road, which you have the Royal Albert Bridge there, only just about. city limits. We're going up to here, Birolston. We could head the rest of the way to Gunners Lake, but it is quite extensive. So immediately, just thrashing out of Plymouth, we have no time to waste, as we have Birolston to get to, which isn't particularly quick. I think it's like top speed 60. I think I underestimated how long these runs would really take. Is for what should have been yesterday evening, it should have been Lara to Plymouth, Plymouth to Gunners Lake to Plymouth, Plymouth to Okehampton, Okehampton to Exmouth, Exmouth to Exeter TMD, and then Exeter TMD to St David's to Paynton, Paynton to Buckfastleigh. We did the leg to Paynton yesterday, although not any further due to the problem we had with audio. I hope we're not going to have a relapse of that for a while. Oh, I hope we never have that problem again. But as with the bouncing pacer or bouncing bus express, we'll go directly there, up to Birolston, which should cut down the journey time a little bit. So let's have a look. How long does it actually take to get to Birolston from Gunners Lake? What head go do I search? 2 Golf 72, why not? No, 2 Golf 74. Gunners Lake to Plymouth. That's kind of what I wanted. So, Birolston. Okay, it takes about 20 minutes, thereabouts. Yeah, about 22 minutes one way. So, that'd be about 40 minutes both ways. And that's if we're stopping. But, like, everywhere it's meant to. We're not going to do that. We're just going to, breeze on a little bit. We won't stop until we get to Birolston. We will have to stop when we get to, what's it called? St Beauty Victoria Road for the token. Ooh, that's quite nice banking, isn't it? Yeah, some proper banking. I like that. We've actually got the platform here as well, so it can be a bit more realistic. I can't remember where my mate saw saw Scotty. I think it was here. I think it was about here, seeing Scotty go all the way past and up. That is a mental video though. Come on, go. So there we are. So you've passed Devonport. Now going to pass Devonport Dockyard. And then Keyham. And the actual docks. Feels like I'm missing some stuff. That's a good place to take a screenshot. I think here is. Not Street sounds so good. Yeah, Notch 3 in these just sounds fantastic. It's nothing better. I mean, I would say beat the pacer. That's relatively easy. You just find absolutely anything. Although, I quite like them. Oh, that's quite nice. So if a camera was here, zoomed in a little bit. Oh, okay. Yeah, I like that. That's nice. How does this look from the docks, actually? Here's the docks. Yeah, again, if you zoom in a lot, it looks brilliant. Welcome, game. Where's a good place to get a screenshot here? In fact, have we paused it in the perfect spot to get a good screenshot of the sign? Yeah, pretty much. Nice. So I can see proceed with a feather down there. Also note the fact that there is currently an FNA just sat there. It's quite interesting, isn't it? An FNA just precariously sat there. And also, note that there's a little bit of a hidden line. You have to probably be looking at this to see it. It's very well hidden. You can't see it very well from here. There's a little sort of reversal here to go into the dockyard, and oh my god, I'm about to speed. And the game's lagging. Yeah. Oh, that's G-force in yellow. Oh, that's not good, is it? Anyways, we're going over now. St Budo Victoria Road. There's St Budo Ferry Road just down there. So you have Ferry, or Ferry Road, Victoria Road. Even though they look like they are literally on the exact same road. Although, ta-da! Tamar Bridge, Royal Albert Bridge, Rail, Road. So that's both nice bridges to go over. So I'm going to have to stop here at Victoria Road as to collect our token to allow us, you know, on way. Don't know. No, stop, obtain token. Oh, that's LED, is it? Oh, nice. I didn't notice that signal was LED. Neither did I know there was actually a signal there at all. There he is, just slowly crawling around there. Oh, that flange on the pacer sounds horrible. The doors are locked. Don't know, but my pacer's reading emergency. Have I done something? No, because it still takes power. Just need to pop all the way up here. This to collect our token to be sort of missed onto the Gunner's Lake line. I think when we return from sort of Bear Ralston, in our case, we'd have to hand the token back. While we're just here doing our ticket changeover, well, not the doors. Allows some people to get on, doesn't it? Because I mean, who would not like to be on a pacer? Right. Got our ticket. Stop, obtain token. We've got it. We're fine. And now we're entering sort of the woody Gunner's Lake line, which is a line I don't drive very much, if I'm honest. I mostly just drive sort of the routes you see, which I have quite a lot. No, not Exmouth. Exeter, Paignton, Plymouth, occasionally up to Taunton, sometimes Bristol, sometimes Reading or London. It's not the most common. Looks like freight long is limited to 35. We are limited to 55. You really can't see the road very much though, could you? Yeah, you can sort of see a little bit. Good. Nice to sort of dip behind houses, trees, shrubbery and whatnot. But yes, we now have... Ooh. Well, I'm missing buffers. Has that tried routing me onto the... That tried routing me onto the MOD line. Ooh, no thank you. I fancy going to not Gunner's Lake, Bear Ralston today. I don't exactly want to encounter... Yeah... a yard. But yes. A lot of people think that the Gunner's Lake line is just about on the Cornish side. Oh, hello, it's Union Jack. I think some people are quite surprised to know it's just tucked away in there. Because I remember when I was going to Penzance a little while ago, I had to say, look down there, it's down there. Because it's just so, like, unclear that's under there. Especially when you're travelling by both rail and road, sort of over the bridge, you don't see it. Sometimes it's not even very clear to know that it's there. It's just those little details. And I can't find a way to incorporate a good screenshot with these. Because if I do that, that blocks Royal Albert Bridge. If I'm down here, you can't see the Royal Albert Bridge at all. How about split down the middle there? That might have to do actually. Oh, I got the visual alarm for an AWS that I've now missed. Was it for danger? Anyways, we now need to stop. Get past that. Oh, that's annoying, can't get out of that. I can't override it. Anyways, that's a set of points that were set to route us into the yard. This is a section of line I'm still yet to explore. It does look quite interesting though. I didn't know this was here for quite a while. Ooh. I've potentially found a screenshot that'll make amends. Oh yeah. Yeah, that is a screenshot. Especially as we're just hurtling down the line. Look at that. Small dip in the track. That's quite nice. That'd be nice to get in. But yeah, I'm not perfectly sure whether that is in there. It's fenced off. Quite a lot actually. Looks like it's also fenced off here. Or was that just a natural boundary? Potentially. It's all fenced off here. And we've got a 50 for God knows what. Connor Young, good evening, how are you doing? Yeah, it's quite a nice bridge, isn't it? Yeah, I'm doing right, cheers Connor. Just driving a pair of pacers. At least for the first leg. Up to Bill Rolston and then back to Plymouth. Which will couple to 142034. Then head onwards. Manchester Airport. No, I haven't. Connor. Will be a Ferris. Are we almost at Bill Wilson already? No, not quite. Have I got a wheel flat? I swear I've got a wheel flat. A northern train. Northern trains. No, I haven't, Connor. Haven't gone north. Oh god, the pace is losing speed at full power. One disadvantage of the pacer, it can't handle 1 in 70 grade. Yeah, Connor, I can't really understand your most recent message. What's going on? Right, it's Bear Ferrers. Our first sort of passing point. Still protected by semaphores? Really? Bear Ferris? Is that a typo? That might be a typo. That's the actual spelling with ERS. It's got RIS. So it's just sort of... That's probably just how it's pronounced, actually. Because that is actually how it's spelled. Not spelled. Oh, come on, game, stop lagging. Beer Ferrers. Beer Ferris. So that's how it's spelled. That's sort of how it's said. Beer Ferris. I've always called it Beer Ferrers, if I'm honest. It's quite a nice station building, isn't it? Although I can't see anyone get onto the platform. That's quite a step up to simply get onto the platform. There's no other way onto the platform. Yeah, this station isn't the most sort of PRM friendly, is it? That's nice. We've also got the I think class 6x4, which is a DB1. And a couple of Mark 1s. That's a nice station, isn't it? It's buffered here. Is there a heritage line from Bear Ferrers? Oh, probably. Let's slow him down, Connor. It's not that much over. I'm within my allowance of these things. I think the allowance is up to 5 mile per hour on these. Well, it's 3 to 5 mile per hour is the allowance on units, so by all means, by doing 4 or 5 over, I'm within my allowance of the speed. Ooh, that was a jolt in the track. Blimey. Speeding. but it is with my allowance, Connor. Because it depends on the age of the rolling stock as well. If it's slightly older, sort of like Pacers, HSTs, you can sort of have up to 5 roll per hour in terms of allowance. With newer traction, sort of perhaps HSTs have been refurbished, sort of had the speedos recalibrated or whatnot, sort of like IETs, 195s, Electrostars and whatnot, it's down to 3 that the allowance is. Yes, thank you for the support, Connor. But yeah, in these I've got allowance up to 5 because this is a slightly older bit of stock, and plus I don't think the speedo is particularly accurate. But yeah. Why is the track so like jolty? You know, I know this is jointed track, but come on, I'm gonna derail. And the 1 in 73 is still beating the Pacer. I had to think Pacers actually ran this back in the day. So 142s and 143s. To think they actually ran this. There's another jolt on the track. Yep, sorry passengers, it's just a little bit of a rough ride. Not much I can do. It's track conditions. It's not the best. Another little jolt. And another one. And another one. Another one here. And there's Bear Alston. Lovely, that's where we'll change ends. And we'll head back to Plymouth. We could head up to Gunners Lake, but I'm just thinking in the namesake of time. Considering we also need to go up to Campden, we need to go back to Exmouth as well. And then out to Exeter again, and then empty back to Hackney. Yeah, I don't understand that message either. Are you able to sort of explain what you mean there, please? Is that junction you can see going off to the left, which goes up there? That's if you're going to go to Gunners Lake. We aren't going to do that though, just in the namesake of time. Just going to arrive, change ends, and then take back off for Plymouth. Is this manual points here? Oh, it is. So you probably have like a shunter then. Please. It's quite cool. Bear Alston ground frame. That's what GF means. Steering ground frame here. That's quite cool. Oh, come on, game. There we are. I thought a ground frame would be more than one set of points. So the game will stop lagging. Lovely. Bricks up 3. All locked. Flights are good. Change ends. cab we hadn't driven from in, well, this stream or last stream. We aren't going to set the GSMR. It's just a little bit of a hassle to set it every time. Come on, doors. We haven't got all day. Come on, game. There we are. Ideal. Yeah, I wonder if LSL will bring down 142.003 to the Western region at some point. It's literally a double charter. Just nothing short of a little bit infuriating. It hasn't run sort of west at all. I also get that it wouldn't be stereotypically accurate for the section. Then again, there's been a couple liveries down here that just don't suit it. Intercity ScotRail being one. But then again, Pacers did run down here. It'd be nice to have a Pacer. Oh, come on, game. Play it. Let's get a move on. We've got Plymouth to get to, once again, non-stop. Which I think's only literally taken us 20 minutes. Oh god. But luckily we'll have all the speed in the world. Because when we're going downhill, then when we were going uphill earlier, we'll be going downhill on our way back. So it'll just be a lot of coasting, which is nice. Means I get saved diesel, doesn't it? See Manchester Airport. Can't do that at the moment, I'm afraid, Connor. As we're down in Devon at the moment. I'm sort of committed to sort of seeing this run through this evening. I also don't know if I have a route that involves Manchester Airport. Yeah, I don't. Is that another support? 195 is Manchester Airport. Yeah, 195s aren't in game either, Connor. I don't think. Oh god, the track really is bad, isn't it, on the way down here? Blimey. It's just going to fling off, isn't it? I'm going to save that. But yeah, 195s aren't in game. I think Manchester Airport is in game. I don't have that anyhow. So, yeah. Slowing down a bit too much. not be doing face cam. We're already nearly at the bottom. Near, oh, but we are already? Cool, blimey. That looks like it's quite an extensive bit of road. But that goes past so quickly. It's been about like 5 minutes since we left, about 4 to 5 minutes since we left Beer Ferris. No, Beer Olsen. It's the last of the sort of smaller bridges, I believe. Hello there, Oscar. How you doing? How you doing? Why did I say how you do, eh? Oh god, my brain is not working, is it? For Saturday night. Yeah, I'm doing alright, cheers, Oscar. That's going to put 5. That'll be slightly better. Passing that selection of silence again. I believe I know what this is for. I don't think I can mention what I think it's for. Yeah, this is what I think it is, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Yeah, I don't think I'm allowed to say what I think it is. So, on that basis, I won't. However, this is something I can talk about. The 2 bridges. Tamar, which is the road, and the Royal Albert, aka the rail bridge. We travel underneath the 2, just about on the dumb side. picture. There's a screenshot. There's St Budo Victoria Road where I'll have to perform a stop as to simulate handing back token. NWS because we're not cleared onto the main line, that's correct. We're cleared into the platform but we're not cleared further. What's quite nice is it's flat all the way through the platform at not Beer Olsen, Victoria Road. It's a beautiful Victoria Road to me. What was that? I could probably clear us onto main line now, couldn't I? Yeah, let's do it. It's fine, I won't run the wrong line, I don't think. I'm going to stop braking for our 25. Then we stop for Beer Olsen. And then we continue through to Plymouth. Also, is the audio any better this evening? I presume you're still there. Because I know the audio's been pretty bad the past couple of days. It's a lot better, thank God. That was money well spent on a new mic then, wasn't it? Yeah, well, at least I know it's better. But yeah, we wouldn't be able to take a 6 car up here. Which is fun. This is St Budo Victoria Road. This is a Great Western Railway service to Oakhampton. Change here for services to Liskeard, Bodmin Parkway, Parr, St Austell, Truro, Redruth, Camborne, Hale, St Erth or Penzance. The next station is Plymouth. In 5 minutes time. Let's say we've just handed the token back. So good to go. We're off to a good signal. Proceed, in fact. But yeah, I'm glad I decoupled the decoupled 142034 because we definitely would not have fit anywhere on the Tamar Valley. Although we didn't go all the way to Gunners Lake. I think we might have fit at Gunners Lake, but I was more worried about Beer Olsen and also St Budo Victoria Road. We probably wouldn't have fit, well, very much in the platform and the block. I might have got away with the block actually. Papa 3056. Yeah, Galante audio is a lot better. So I was sort of this morning last night at least, I was putting off doing the stream today because I didn't know how it was going to be in terms of audio. Then I happened to be going out to Curry's and I just thought, while I'm here. But yes, yeah, Plymouth's about 5-10 minutes away, if I think about it. Oh, 50, say less. Full power, yes please. I like full power. So the next signal that we're going to pass looking at diagrams, is something 7. I'd imagine it's P7. If we're talking railway phonetic alphabet wise, Papa 7 signal. And there is the docks. Very nice. Doesn't look anything like it looks in real life. I don't think. So, passing through Keam in a minute. Our 40 is was exactly a mile away. There is the branch to go into the docks. Again, I don't think it's modelled correctly, and there is the F&A. Just sat there, unloaded, doing absolutely nothing. Missed my chance to get a screenshot of the station sign. Now it's time to do it with the Rear 142. 142010. No, 020 I mean. We're driving from 096 at the moment. Which should be a sort of piggy in the middle with the bases. Right, approaching Devonport Dockyard, and then just Devonport. Oh, it's bounce factor 5, yes please. Why wasn't that immediately on bounce factor 5? Bounce factor 5 is just... it screams this is going to be hilariously funny. So when you know bounce factor 5's sort of included, you know it's going to be funny. Since AP specifically sort of branded bounce factor 5 as something purely for fun, not simulating rail conditions, not simulating anything, just for copious amounts of fun. And I have not used anything but bounce factor 5. And plus, it just sort of adds the name to the bouncing bus express, doesn't it? But yeah, already an hour in. Blimey! We're not going to get this done by 10 o'clock tonight, are we? It's take about an hour to get to Exeter, about an hour to get to Oakhampton, and back to Exmouth. And then probably about another hour to get to Hackney. Yeah, we're not going to get it done. I massively overestimated this. Right, platform 5. We're going to need to make this coupling as quick and as simple as we can. Because if we don't do that, then we're going to be here for a little bit longer than I originally intended. Which, well, I don't intend to do. So we're going to be checked down to a single yellow to Plymouth. I've once been on an IET coming up from Penzance, where we've just sort of crawled, stopped, and then finally got the road in to platform 7 actually. And there are the remnants of the former bridge, I believe. Yes, there is. So I believe there probably was a line heading all the way around here, which ceases to exist, and as such, it sort of just kept the posts in. But I've been so used to running these 142s in sort of a trio that driving it in a pair just it feels weird. And that is a wrong route indicator. That route indicator is not right. We're not going into platform 4, we're going into platform 5. But it's probably using the crossover as if we're going into 4. That's probably what it's going to get confused with. But it won't go into 5. Go 03, 4, out to the shunt. In fact, no, not out to the shunt until we're going to have to go all the way out and then back into platform 5 as to complete the aspect of shunting. Just the squealing Santa paces. What could possibly go wrong? But yeah. This is pretty much going to be the first time I've properly driven from 142034. Then again, I drove it from Payton to Newton earlier on. But yeah. Here the points are just spaghetti. As you can see, you've got points going off there, points here. Then you've got sort of over here, you go in 5 or through, over there you go into 6, 7, 8, over there you go into 6, 7, and then you can go to 8. It's spaghetti over this side of Plymouth, it really is. With just like the layout of points, look at this. It's just something else. The point work here. I can only imagine how much of a pain this was to install. Look at that. Right. I think we'll stop it about there, I reckon. We're going to have a lot of the platform left, but it's also just more convenient. If anyone coming up, they can just sort of make a quick dash, get on board. And another inaccuracy. I feel like I'm being really picky. I do apologise for that. This canopy's a bit too short, so I'm going to go out a bit more, like just over the platform edge. I feel like I'm being really picky there though. So I'm going to pop the tail lights onto off. As we want a couple, of course. And the tail lights remain off on the Pacer. Nice. Right. Now I want to go out to shunt back. Back there. That too. Yeah, easy. Shunt back. Right. There's no time to waste. We've got quite the run to do. And sort of again in the namesake of time, we're gonna pretty much go non-stop all the way to Exeter, and then Crediton, Oakhampton, and then non-stop all the way to Exeter, and then non-stop all the way to Exmouth. Then obviously changing ends at Exeter to head up to Oakhampton. No, so head up the Riviera line, down the Riviera line, whatever you prefer to sort of call it. I do actually need to change the points here, don't I? Yes, the other day. No time to mess about. Do I have the shunt? No, I do not. I don't even get one for her. No, straight into platform 5, do a normal coupling, change ends to the other end of 142034, make sure all's good, and then immediately go for Oakhampton. Otherwise we're not going to get this done for a good time. Alright, immediately headlights into off. Not going to do sort of the 6 foot short and then couple. We're just going to couple effectively. Right. No need to do our pull away test. Okay, T-Ray is on. Right, I know we're good. So we're just going to take off. We've already done our coupling. That should have been enough time for passengers to get on. No, you're joking me. Oh, I think I know why that is. Okay, no. Really? We're actually going to be able to pull off. Right. Key in. Right. So I'm going to pull away now. That's better. I just had to press the couple button. Welcome doors. Oh. Yes. Right. We're in business. It's just that I hadn't pressed the couple button, which I didn't realise you had to do in these. Oopsie, I know you have to do that in real life, but usually in train sim you just couple and go. Clearly AP were not joking. The fact that this is an incredibly high quality product. That's good. So now running as 6. Successful. Just all I had to do the other evening. That's all I had to do last night. Is simply uncouple, recouple, you know. Oh god, yeah. Well. This whole situation could have been avoided had I driven the Pacer properly. Or alternatively, if I'd read the manual. You know, sometimes reading the manual is a good thing. Nobody's ever perfect. This is going to be a bit deja vu. It's about 80 minutes ago, an hour and 20 roughly, well, maybe a bit more like an hour and a quarter ago, we passed Lara for the first time for the evening. Now we're passing it for the second and final time this evening, on our way up to Lara. No, not on our way up to Lara, on our way up to Exeter. I said we're going to be doing non-stop all the way up there. Because if we stop, we lose time, it takes longer, eating into time I don't really have this evening. But yeah. We're in the back of the Pacer. We are, we're in the back of the set. Nice. So we'll literally be getting the latest engine inputs. There we are, just disappearing. Disappearing into the distance. As we go past... Oh, I've actually forgotten what this river's called. Let me find that actually. I might as well find that. Because that might be handy to actually know what this is called. River Plim. Lovely. Bouncing around a lot. So I believe this is a River Plim. There's no as well. Very nice. Tavistock Junction again. This is Colis's, I believe. For sort of storing their tampers. I think it's actually called the I think Tavistock Junction on-track plant depot. On-track plant being, MPVs, tampers. I think maybe auto ballasters as well. But we need to take the brakes off and put in full power. Because we've got quite the bank to climb now. And that bank just so happens to be Dainton. One of the worst banks to climb. You'll be able to see how much the pace of bounce is about. Access. Up there, by the way, you've got your door panels, which the guard can use. I do actually go like to go near. That's annoying. Standard step roll, yeah. That's the reason pace got withdrawn. I think it's pretty much the whole reason. Beginning to lose speed. No. Yeah, it's use ECs. Got the fold down ones, I believe. Let's have a little ride. Young, welcome back. A good driver. I wouldn't say that personally, but I suppose so. Thank you very much. The revs do return now. Well, I meant to have returned. They haven't. Oh, the reunits. Failed? That's better. Max, good evening. How are you doing? Reached top of Hemerdon. Play. Yeah, I'm doing right, cheers, Max. Driving paces. You're running massively off schedule though. But yeah, we now need to head up to Oakhampton, back to Exmouth, and then round back to Newton Hackney. That's going to take us way past 10 o'clock, I'd imagine. We might only go up to Crediton and Exmouth. We'll sort of go back on the bits we sort of cut out this run another day. But yeah, Connor, I've already given my answer already on sort of, I don't know. Yeah, I'm aware I'm speeding. I'm also messaging people on Discord. It's not 30 long here, Connor, it's 60. Brilliant. Let's take bridge already. Not yet. Next stop, platform 3. No, Connor, we're going to Exeter, which will pull in. We'll go through platform 4. Well, not platform 4. We'll go through platform 5 at Exeter, up to Crediton, and then is yes, Ivy Bridge, our next station to pass through. Let's get a passing shot here. Oh, these are proper bouncing, aren't they? No, not part of the fun. Speed a little bit. That's fine. Right, I think we're about to pass over the Asian emergency crossover as you're on this left-hander up here. Finley, welcome back. Connor, as I've mentioned before, I'm within my allowance. These are allowed up to 5 miles per hour. And Finley, I'm only giving channel mod to those I have trust in. I'll probably be opening applications to them at some point. Though, not much need for mods at the moment. Connor, as I've mentioned, the limit for these sort of an allowance above the limit is up to 5 miles per hour. We've just hit 5 miles per hour over. Righto Finley, I hope to see you in the next stream. Yeah, hope to see you in the next stream. Have a good rest of your evening. Good, 12 over. Can't be having that. It's not enough to do well, I don't think. How many miles away from London? Ah, 225. Lovely. bit laggy. Okay, I've not got like the audio popping. That's nice. Protection signal. It's got nice. And semaphores of the Southern Railway. Let's go. Is there a station sign here? More importantly, there is. Is there? No. Right. It's a little bit laggy, isn't it? Come on, game. I don't want this to be the same as that Bodmin. It's painful. Yeah, it's back a little bit. Save here just on the off chance. It's a little bit powerful now. It's good hold notch. Oh, it's 1 in 78. Pace's worst nightmare. Oops, lagging again. Not great. There we are, it's better. Just a little bit of frame rate. About 30 FPS. That's about where I want it. That's good. little bit of speeding. Fine, it's within the allowance. Going 4 over, it's fine. It's fine. Traversing up Data Bank. We're near the summit of the bank now anyway. In which case, after which we'll dip down again, dip down into Newton. And it's a case of blasting across the Riviera up to Exeter, shutting back, going towards Exmouth, and then after Exmouth, back to Exeter, back down to Newton, and into Hackney Sidings, where we'll end off for the evening. And that'll bring a sort of 2-day tour of the Pacers to a close. Let's have a look against the schedule, shall we? Because I did sort of create one. We've drifted off it slightly, in the sense that we were meant to go to Gunners Lake. Yes, at the moment I've got as marked 1 Zulu 42 Plymouth to Oakhampton, then 2 Zulu 44 Oakhampton to Exmouth, 5, or it's then meant to be 5 Zulu 44 Exmouth to Exeter TMD, because this is what was meant to be yesterday. As such, that hasn't happened. That could be a nice shot. You can sort of see the roll sloping down. See, it's just dropping off now as we proceed down the eastern side of Dayton, down towards the likes of Newton Abbot, which will just absolutely fly through towards Exeter, okay, up here, about 19 miles later, and then go through Exeter, and then up the Tarka. We'll run as far as up to Crediton. If we go over the crossover, shut back, head through Exeter again, then we'll go up via Exeter Central along the entirety of the Avset up to Exmouth, which will be back to Exeter, back down to Newton, reverse, and then into Hackney Engineers, which will probably go into Hackney Engineers siding 3. Oh, we're going a little bit quick. Oh my god. too much. Come on! I caught that. What are you on about, game? I cancelled that in good time. I cancelled that in good time. And as soon as I cancel it, it's like, have an emergency brake anyway, just to make it a little bit more tedious on time. Oh well, it doesn't matter. That should allow us to get some properly good thrashing Newton. Thrashing Newton? I won't complain at that. I just will not complain. Should run forward. Back on the move. Gonna put a good amount of power on that. Okay, no. I'm glad I actually checked my points, because that could have been inexperience. So that was a danger for a reason. Okay. We'll slow down a bit actually. Reduce our speed to about 20, 30, and then what I'll do is I will have absolutely no chill on the power as we absolutely fly through. Where is this actually? Where is the Pacers? They just come around the corner now. Stuart's has been checked down. At the end of the day, we were on a cautionary then, and our signal's only just stepped up, so it's as if we're just crawling around, ready to stop short, and then once we see once sort of as if the drivers all proceed, that's when the power engages. And this is what everyone wants to Newton half time. This exact scenario. That when the driver sees the signal, full power, then to half time, it's got to do about 20. It's got to gain about 20, 40, about 40, 20, 40, 30 miles per hour. So. get a cool thrash like this. You get a cool thrash like that, you know? That's the joys of being checked down coming to platform 3 when you got to go through. Sometimes it works out nicely because you get the signal and you just floor it. While it's nice to have stuff at good speed through the platforms at Newton, would I say no to it being checked down and it just give them full power all the way through? I won't say no to that either, especially if it's at all okay. This is where we're going to be pulling into once we finish our actual tour in Exmouth. So, post about that. Oh, that should fit in sign 3 then, which is this one. Yeah, this one. Yeah, I'd imagine the paces will fit quite nicely there. If not, we can use side 4 as well. Side 4's not in use. So not only do we have side 3, we have side 4 at our disposal as well. The joys of the endless sidings when nothing's in them. But yes, running under good signals, not a care in the world. And here is the River Tean, I believe. I don't know if this is Tean or the Lemon. Let's check. Because I know that might be the Tean actually. Let's check that. River Tean. Yeah, that is the River Tean. Lovely, so that's the River Tean there, which remains there as well. Is that the bush? Yeah, it's awesome as well. Yeah, good. This is where we properly utilise the name the Bouncing Bus Express, because along the section between Newton and Exeter, line speed goes up to 100. Along here we could do 90, 60, 30, 70, 75, 60, 75, 70, 80, 75, 100, 75, 45, 20. That's all the speed limits. Come on again! I cancelled it in good time. And it's as soon as I cancel it with the brake supply, you have to be joking me. That's the points with Timberworth as well. The OBS just decided that this stream will probably turn into 3 hours long. I have no doubt in my mind that that will turn into that. I think this will be like the first 3 hour stream where I don't really need a break. Right. Stepping in power. We can move again. Brilliant. That means there is no chance of missing this 60 up here. Oops. Because I don't think I was even braking for the 80. I don't think I needed to there, if I'm honest. Well, I'd have needed to brake for the 60 though. But now there's absolutely no chance we'll be missing the 60. Which, well, some stuff. Yeah, some stuff does come with upsides sometimes, doesn't it? You know. Yeah, sometimes if there's an emergency brake, I think number one, it goes down the record as well. If you have a brake dump as a result of the TPWS triggering that there is a brake demand, because obviously you forgot to cancel the ABS, perhaps. That goes down the record. Apparently if that happens enough times, it's a reference, it's a referral to the Department of Transport. That I don't think that often ends very well. Already gone over the magnet? Ah, I must have. I'm pressing the sander. Oh, I've got that sander, isn't it? That blue button there. Got engine start, engine stop, which I won't press. Uncouple, couple, compressor, speed up, which just, you know, gets the engine revs to full, which in turn sort of makes the compressor work. Usually used for if you're doing cold starts and stuff. When we were there the other night, last night, obviously the main reservoir dipped a little bit. That's all the times when you use the compressor speed up. But this just feels like a storage move at the moment, heading away from a depot towards Wales. Though we won't be going towards Wales very long. So we won't even reach sunset. We'll just be sticking in Devon. It's probably the first time where I'm exploring nearly all the branch lines in Devon, because we're not going out to Axminster, we're not going out to Barnstaple, we didn't do the full run to Gunners Lake, we haven't done the Peyton Dartmouth, we haven't done the South Devon. We were meant to do the South Devon, we were meant to go up to Gunners Lake, we weren't meant to go to Axminster nor up to Barnstaple. Maybe that'd be a different tour. Just remembered, there's meant to be a whistleboard here. Where is it? Yeah, it's about, like, here, I believe. Whistleboard is. Or is it about here, actually? I think it's here. About here, I think. Yeah, maybe that'd be a idea for another day, you know? Doing a charter. Exploring all the lines we haven't done. For example, finishing up to Gunners Lake, going up South Devon Railway, Going down the Peyton and Dartmouth. Going up to Barnstable. Going up to Axminster. And Oakhampton actually, because we're not going up to Oakhampton. Sorry. We're only going up to Crediton. That could be a sort of that could be a tool name. The Bouncing Branches. Or maybe the Branches Bus. One of the two. I'll think of which close to time. For now, we're doing the Bouncing Bus Express. Bit of lag. But yes, a little bit of intel actually about here in Dawlish. This entire sort of cliff face, it's got absolutely no foliage on it anymore. It's completely barren. All along here, barren of foliage. All up there, nothing, except for the stairs. I believe it's because they're trying to put netting up. Sort of doing a similar job to what the Rockfall Shelter's doing here. Just making sure that they can put the netting up so rocks don't come crashing onto the railway. Of course, causing damage, derailments, and all of that jazz. We don't want that. Check the screenshot. But this Rockfall Shelter, this is up now I believe in real life. This is sort of meant to do the purpose of netting. Just sort of sheltering the railway from the cliff face and protecting it from rocks that could easily drop onto the rails. I think it's mostly along this section where it sort of rises up a bit, presumably because that's the fire risk. I think over here you can just use netting for the most part. I think especially here you don't have that much of a risk, I don't reckon. Obviously there is still a risk, but I presume you can probably just use netting for this bit. So now, what tunnel is this that we're entering? That's the next question. How many tunnels away are we? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 tunnels away just then. So that tunnel was Clerk's tunnel, I believe. That's Parsons tunnel, Clerk's, Fillet, Corriton, and Kenaway tunnel. I need to learn those tunnels off by heart. It's quite embarrassing that I don't quite know them yet. Where should we get a screenshot? Through Dawlish. I reckon they'll do actually. Passing through Concrete City. I meant to take a screenshot then. Oh, damn it. In fact, we'll do the opposite. The rear of the unit can have a screenshot with the sort of vintage Dawlish sign. Nice. We'll sort of get a sort of flyby, bit flying through here. Taking power. Did I accidentally shut this down? How did I accidentally put it into off? Wow. You'll make mistakes sometimes. Anyways, our next passing point, Dulwich Warren, on the through line. Oh, acceleration really isn't great, is it? Langston Rock. Brilliant. That signal. This signal triggers me so much in game. And the reason why is this has been LED since a time before 2015. This route is meant to reflect the modern day. And it's still halogen. The signalling on this along the section of route is really outdated. In my opinion, it needs updating. Signalling, definitely. I definitely don't like that aspect of this route. Other than that, this route's brilliant. Let's get up to Dawlish Warren, shall we? So we can get a lovely screenshot with perhaps the most screenshotted station sign in Dawlish. This Dawlish Warren sign. Oh my god, I don't even want to think how many screenshots I got of that one sign reading Dawlish Warren. There we are, rocketing it towards X. I was about to say Exeter, then on to Crediton, which means we most likely won't finish this run until this one. But this scenario has technically been running for 3 hours, about 3 hours 18 and 3/4. That AWS will not catch me out now. You wait, I'll do it on approach to Exeter, I bet you. Righto, Max. Yeah, probably will chat to you later on. Have a good rest of your evening. The joys of 75 mile per hour. Bouncing all over the place. I love it. And 2 signs. This Starcross sign and the one with the hour of indecision. Oh my god. This is these two are more that have been screenshotted more times than I dare to think. No, I think we'll do another drawback this evening. Hate to do so many drawbacks, but it's also partly for an upcoming stream, like which, as I said, could include quite a lot of branches. So I think tonight we won't go. I think we won't go to Exmouth tonight. I would say we won't go to Crediton, so that means we can go up Tarka and up here at Campton. No, go up to Crediton tonight because it takes a little less time. I mean, it might be done by the 3-hour mark. Whereas going up to Exmouth would take a much larger portion of time. Speaking of Exmouth, that's over there. There's Exmouth. Which you can't really see very well because we're bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. Oh god. I'm getting a headache from driving this thing. Over there, somewhere, on this side of the X estuary it is now. Where is it? If I go for a second position, I might be able to find it. Ah! There it is. There it is. There's a Turflock Hotel. Do good food in there, actually. Ooh, I can go up to 100 now. Right, full power. Let's go. Okay, now I better not sing that. I'm going to get copyright strike, aren't I, if I do that? We're getting a little bit of audio popping. It's not too bad. It's manageable. Pair of part of the network rail team. It's just on the side. Okay. No, not now, come save again. The off chance something happens. This, I believe, is the M5. It will be passing overhead. Let me check that as well. It's embarrassing that I have to check all this. Yep, that is indeed the M5. I think we just passed underneath. And if cars were going right, or to our right, they'd be heading up country. By St Mary, Topsham, close to Honiton, Cranbrook, Hillerton, Broadclose, Brandage, Atherton, Plumpton. Oh, not today. No, why was that signal yellow? No, that is not an aspect I want to see. And I do not want to go into platform 6, I'd like to go into platform 5, thank you. Cleared out as well, that's usually quite helpful. I've been told off for my driving sometimes. I think into Exeter. I think I got told that my braking's a little bit too aggressive and that I would be tripped on overspeed loops. Well, overspeed. Be rolling this section again in a little minute on the opposing side through Marshbarton. We stopped on the way down, it's painted, we will not stop on the way back. The banner repeated there. There's our Morpeth for 45. I'm determined to not get tripped on an overspeed loop tonight. If I drove in real life like I do in game, I'd get tripped for overspeed. Well, don't bother me. Ah, nice. Being checked down then. Brilliant. No feather whatsoever, meaning we're just routed dead on, which is into platform 5, which is where I'm expecting to be. And it looks like the game wants to route us through the yard. Don't think I should be routed through the yard. especially good reception. I'm not even cleared out, am I? No. Okay. Oh no, now I am. The single yellow. That is not right. I'm going to check myself down. I should not be able to leave on an aspect like that. I would say we're going to do what is quite normal for the likes of, you know, the IETs and things to stop far down. But when they stop far down on 5 cars, they stop like here. We've stopped, well, quite conveniently for commuters really. And especially those on the tour. If they want to get on. Just up, around, over onto the bridge which is there. Down onto platform 5. And just get on like that. Rather simple. Right. I forgot to put my DRA on when I stopped. That's bad of me. And off we go from Exeter. We'll give a tone for the people on the crossing. Therefore, they know we're on the way. And we'll just begin moving out of the platform. Stepping in, going out to power. This is quite interesting. Last time there was a triple pacer in Devon, it was triple 143s, leaving the depot, out from basically back here, being dragged by, I believe it was 150-207, which I believe was going up to St Philip's Marsh for tyre turning. Yeah. Yeah, that is us out of Exeter. For not very long. We'll be back through in a bit. By a bit, I mean we'll probably be out of here for like a quarter of an hour. We'll be straight back. And we won't be stopping. We won't be stopping until Newham. So I'll be express crediting to Newham. And in fact, we won't even need to go into Newham. We just need to go to the reverse. And once we're stop at the reverse, just simply shut back into the sidings. Simple as that. Right, merging onto the Tarka. We're already good for 40. But we're going not very far on the Tarka, to be honest. We're only simply going as far as Crediton, changing ends, and then popping over this junction, frankly. And not much else. We'll pretty much just be back through the junction, flying through Exeter. Not really much in the name of a care in the world. It'll pretty much be business as usual. Well, I was about to say business as usual through Exeter. Services, strictly speaking, don't skip Exeter that often. There's a couple of tools that will stop in Newton, but won't stop in Exeter. But it's usually, if something skips Newton, it has stopped at Exeter, or will. For example, there was a head code 1 Charlie 55, I think, a little while ago. Always through Newton, 9:03 in the morning. I think it's now been converted to stop at Newton. But it used to be non-stop Exeter to Plymouth. Similar sort of to what we've done, which has taken a little while. This stream definitely is being 3 hours now. Now remember, we did a Super 47 stream. What was this thing? BHBP Shenanigans, I believe it was. I can't remember what stream that was, let me have a look. But, does anyone remember? If anyone was around at that point. I know Oscar was. Where we would drive along here in a Super 47 and there were no rails. Like, no rail texture whatsoever. It's like we were floating on air. Oh, we have rails at the moment. Which is a good thing. These paces are shifting now. 63, 64, there's 65. Newton's at size, well, yeah, Newton's at size is our next person point. Still a bit over on speed. Let's have a little bit of fun. We're on, I believe is jointed track. We're on bounce factor 5. You can afford to have a little bit of fun, don't you reckon? I think so. That feels fast. Let's get a flyby, shall we? With some paces going 75. It feels incredibly quick. Yeah, it feels exceptionally quick. And it's so quick, I think Crediton might only be, yep, 1.7 miles away is our 40 mile per hour restriction just before. It looks like we're off to good signals. CN2, repeater, Charlie November 2 signal, repeater. So that is a signal just under a mile away. Oh, I found something that's not right. Battery isolation. The battery is isolated. Yeah. That was not right. Try sound control valve box. Oh, nice. AP have gone really well in detail on this. Look at this. It's all that high quality. You can even see the writing properly. And the logos properly. But even the textures, they don't look that bad. Look how clear the logo is. Usually it just sort of... Well, that looks a little fuzzy, but usually with AP liveries, it's, you know, you can really see the edges and stuff. With this, it's very, very, very clean texturing. Yeah, credit to AP on this, blimey. Right, about 1.2 miles away, we'll be in Crediton. We'll change ends on the platform. I did say it's just literally simple track just out there, so there's not really any real point in going out across and back over. Did say we protect by a short signal anyway. But I don't think it's got TPS, but it doesn't matter. Oh, the track joints. Nothing, I'll tell you, nothing will beat the nostalgia of the sort of clickety-clack of track joints. There's no other iconic sound of the railway than that. Like, sort of if you had to go sort of like looking the clacks of the joints, no one will mistake that for anything but the railway. Like, sort of clickety clack, clickety clack, clickety clack. You get the idea. There is no way you can possibly mistake sort of the clickety clacks of the railway. Some people might be able to mistake the flange on paces. Some people though, that's iconic as well. It might be about here actually. Right. All passengers aboard this tour, please deboard here. This tour ends here. This will be forming an empty stock move back to Hackney. Yeah, as you can see. Signal, so let's go. Barely. We're now protected by the danger. We're so close to the low speed TPWS grid, I believe. Signal TPWS protected? Is it underneath the base one? No, it's not TPWS protected. Okay. Put into full service. We'll switch to the back unit. back into 142.020, which we haven't been in since Beer Alston about 2 hours ago. That's scary to think. That was 2 hours ago, roughly. Mental to think. There we are. Doors are locking. Right, let's get back on the move. Back towards Newton. Back to Hackney. By which point the stream will really have hit 3 hours. There's no doubt in my mind that we wouldn't have hit 3 hours by then. Hell, we'd be straddling 11 o'clock at that point. So I don't expect much commentary from me. So on the way back to Newton, really still try and keep it a little bit quieter. With respect to my neighbours and things. Just to keep it a little bit harsh. Just make sure I don't disturb anyone. I will also speak a little bit, just to make sure that I can get this done by 11. Because I do not want to be live past 11. Simple as that. I think wherever we are, in 35 minutes time, we will end there. Because I do not want to sort of push my luck or anything, because I think it's mandated you can make much in the way of noise past 11 o'clock. That's sort of when, you can start getting into trouble. Obviously you can get into trouble for noise complaints at any time, but I think past 11 o'clock is when it's most probably. But it's also more serious. Wherever we are in about 33 minutes will be where the stream is. Hopefully we'll be back in Hackney by then. But wherever we're nearest. So as a bit of context as why I will speed is to attempt to get back to Newton before 11. Out of respect for my neighbours, just to make sure that my past can potentially stop. Size again. So we can get a flyby through here. Going about 173 by the time it reaches us. Straight to works and chunks. Kokomo Surgeon. There are my bases. Trying to turn long. Let's go to platform 2. No, sorry, platform 1. At the end of platform 1. And there. Yeah, it's not bad at all. Oh, come on, game, stop lagging. I don't have time for this. Good. But yes. On the home straight now. Be on the Riviera until the end of the stream. Just in about 16 miles. We'll reach Newton a bit. Making good progress. I'm trying to keep my voice down, but it's quite hard to do. The paces are living up to the standards of the Bouncing Bus Express. As mentioned back in credited. Will be speeding, as such I will not slow down. I'd only slow down if it's a derailment risk, or approaching Newton. 5 miles per hour of the limit is absolutely fine. Poses little to no derailment risk. As such, we will run 5 miles per hour over. unless it's a derailment risk, we will not slow down until approximately Newton. For example, we'll slow down through Teignmouth, we'll slow down through Dawlish, we'll slow down for Langston. But other than that, we don't need to slow down very much. Just where the amount of time until 11 is waning massively. It's the point where we won't even pause the screenshots now, we will do as is. So I have to prepare it now. Good. It's good we're cleared all the way through. With it's got a good signal now. Which is perfect, just what we want. That points us as well. There's nothing better than a clear road. I forgot we stopped in Dawlish Road last night on our way down. We will now decrease to 175 for Langston Rock, which will immediately stop back to 80. Until Dawlish will decrease down to 70. It's going to be tight getting a neutral screenshot around Langston Rock. We now have a quarter of an hour to make it the final length of the way. Should I get like a drone view? No. No. Oh my god, the game crashed. Damn it. You know what? That was probably trying to tell me something. Wow. But yeah, I'm sorry we won't be going back to finish the run this evening. We have done a bulk of the route and I haven't saved since Exeter. I'm not going back to Exeter to try to drive that back. A quarter of an hour. It unfortunately won't be able to happen. So I have to do the outro now. That has led us to quite good timing. It's about 11:15 now. Which means I can finish up everything I need to and be completely done by 11. Which is fantastic. So, stream 155 complete. What a stream it has been this evening. It's been an experience, but I've nonetheless very much enjoyed myself this evening. It has been a lot, and I mean a lot of fun. You know, driving from Ivy Bridge to Plymouth to Beer Alston to Crediton and attempted to make our way back to Newham, but it got as far as Dawlish. It is a shame. It is very much a shame that the stream ended sort of with a game crash, but there's nothing we can do about that. I do apologise about that. However, it sort of ended at a reasonable-ish time. It seems like we've had no one in chat for the past hour, which, yeah, I think I was probably streaming an hour too long. I do apologise. It's just sort of the circumstance of the run we were doing. I knew this would be a long run. Did I expect it to take 3¼ hours? No. I was not intending for that at all. But it did, anyhow. So, yeah. I think nonetheless we'll launch into the outro. Thank you very much for watching stream 155. I do hope you've enjoyed it. Next stream 156. Well, I'm attempting to get some 156s out. It's not a bad idea actually. We might go on the Wherry lines. Sort of as a rough base idea, I believe. You might go to the Wherry lines for a bit. Which should definitely be a lot of fun, you know. In the Norfolk flats. Is Norfolk or Suffolk? Norfolk. Sort of. Yeah, it's pretty much. Ooh. Only station in Suffolk is Lowestoft, so we'll say Norfolk and Suffolk. That could be quite fun. It's quite flat, quite enjoyable. You can do quite a few runs in there. So we'll do that. Sort of another flow scenario in its own way. But yeah. I hope you've all enjoyed that. I certainly have enjoyed myself for the last, 3 1/3 hours. No breaks either. So I am overdue a break. 3 1/4 hours. Just talking. Gone through 2 cans of Pepsi in a time. I had a third on standby, just on the off chance I got far too thirsty. But we made it. So yeah, I do hope you've enjoyed. Please note there's a link to the Discord server in the description down below. Please note, need to be 13 or above to join as per Discord terms of service. Feel free to like and subscribe as well. Feel free to like as to show me that you like what we do here on the channel, and subscribe so you never miss another stream or video. Speaking of the sub count, we were on we were on 191 subscribers as of me doing this outro. Let's see if we can get to 200. Once we get to 200, I might try potentially a 5-hour stream. It'll be a push, but we could try it. We could definitely try that. It'll be the longest stream we've done, but nothing's gonna beat stream 200. Oh god, that I think might be up to 6 or 8 hours. It'll be split over 2 days anyhow. Or if it's 8 hours, it'll be split over 2 days. If it's 6 hours, we might try cram it all into one evening. But yes, anyhow, there's nothing else to be added by me. So, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you all in the next stream or video. Take care all. I hope to see you there.